Welcome back everyone. So in this video let us continue with our discussion on SciLab. So in the last couple of videos we've seen some basic properties and activities operations which you can do in SciLab. Now let us go further and let us try to study some functions, how to input functions into SciLab and make use of them to uh, get some output and all in terms of graphs or something like that. Okay, so let us go there. So SciLab editor. Yeah. So now this is the console. I can write down the functions here also, okay, but it's better we write them in the sign notes in there's a notepad option which is there in SciLab, okay, but for the initial part I'll just try to write this down here. Okay, so let us introduce a function here. In the function y is equal to f of x, okay, I'll have to use a semicolon to end the line. Okay, next I'll define my function to be the reciprocal function. So y is equal to 1 by x. Okay, and then end the function. Okay, so end function. Okay, so now this is the end of that definition of the function. So now if you want to find out the f of some value, so f of, say we want to find out f of 3, so give me the reciprocal of 3. Okay, so if you can try any other number like this, sorry, f of 9. Okay, so what is happening here is I'm not sure if this font size is good enough. I can't expand the size also. Wait a minute, just feel that font size is a bit small. Option with view. No, there is no option to view this. Yeah, so what is happening here is I have defined a function with the name y is equal to f of x, where x is the input variable. So what is the job of this function is y is the output variable, f is the name of the function, and x is the input variable. Okay, so what's going to happen here is whenever you ask for a number f of something, so this 3 over here plays the role of the input variable. Okay, so 3 plays the role of the input variable that's given as an input to the function f. So it calls the name of the function f. So the computer searches where you have defined f. So here you have defined f, right? So it comes here and it takes the input f of 3 and marks the output as y, right? But what should the output be? It should be 1 upon the input. Okay, so that's what it has done over here. Okay, so now let us learn another way of entering a function, that is via sign notes. So go to file, okay, open a file. So oh sorry, you have to first create a file. First launch sign notes. Okay, so below file there is a button here called launch sign notes. Okay, so click on that. If you have already saved some file, then only you can go here, open a file. Okay, but as of now we have not saved a file as such, that's why we will go to this thing. So what can you do here is you can this plays the role of kind of a notepad, right? So you can just write down your function here and execute it only when you want it, not when you press enter. Okay, and it becomes a kind of easier to enter the function here because you don't have to use those semicolons at the end of the name of the function. So y, so I wrote function here and automatically this output came. Okay, not output, means this other things, end function operation was already written here. Okay, now I've already used the alphabet F, so better not to use it again. So I'll use the alphabet capital D, I'll say. Okay, capital D of X. Okay, so what I will define this, and you can see automatically there's been indenting happening here. Okay, automatically it got indented also. I didn't press spacebar or something and do some indenting over here. Right, now since I'll make this a little bigger, again there's no option to increase the font size or anything here. Huh? They might be somewhere far away inside. I can't go and search it. Okay, so yeah, I'll take my y to be equal to e raised to x function is given as like this, e raised to x. Okay, exponential of this. So I'll have to save this file. So save. Uh, Create a new folder here. Documents. There are documents already here. Okay, so let it save in this exponential function. Save. Okay, so file it's saved now already. So now I can execute it. Either I click on execute over here, or I press on this play button over here. Okay, so once it plays, it comes an output comes here that function has been, the file has been operated. Exponential function dot sce. Yeah, the sine notes whatever is saved there, it's saved as a dot sce file. Okay, that's what they've said here. So now the function is named d. So let me ask for d of 9 value. Give me this. Okay, so d of 1 value, d of 1. This is just e. Okay, now let us see if it gives us the operation value of negative numbers. This one now. Okay, so it's giving us values for the negative number also. Yeah, but how do I know that this number is correct? Let me just do this operation. F of, I'll call f of d of d of 1. This answer should be equal to the previous one. Okay, I'm taking a reciprocal of e raised to x, e raised to 1. So it comes here. Okay, see, once you run the function remains in the memory of this over here, huh? Unless you close the program. Now if I ran the function f sometime back, but still in the memory of the function. Okay, unless I close this window as of now and then start it again, it will still remain in the memory. Okay, keep this in mind. Okay, so let's go further and define some more functions. So this. So once you go here and you want to start a new function, click on new. So one more new tab opens over here. Okay, if you don't like the tab, there's an option to open a new tab in a new window. But it's preferably keep it like this than opening 10 windows in a laptop eventually. Okay, so let's define another function. We'll call it function capital F. Okay, capital F. Oh, I have to give it a name. Y is equal to capital F. Oh, sorry, I want to define a two variable function. So I'll call it Z. So f of x comma y. I'm using capital F just because I don't have any other alphabet right now. I'll have to go somewhere E, F, G and all. I don't want to do that. So this is there. Notice here when I'm writing in sine notes, I'm not putting the semicolons at the end of every line. Okay, because I don't have to worry about that over here. So my z is defined as, we'll take it as x square, x raised to 2 plus y raised to Okay, that's all I want to define. Okay, so save it. Uh, Save it in SciLab files. This is called two two variable function. Two variable function. So now it's saved, so I can execute it. Okay, so now I'll ask for the value of, oh sorry, I'll ask for the value of capital F of 1 comma 1 or 1 comma 2. So it came as 5, which is correct. Okay, so that's about functions, how you can define functions and all in SciLab. Okay, so now once we have defined functions, the next thing what we can do is over here is we can start with defining graphs. Okay, start drawing graphs of this function. Okay, so now we have learned how to define simple functions. Now let us in the next video start defining graphs of that function. Okay, so that's all in this video. I'll stop here. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.